Shalom, real quick. I'm going to entitle this video, first of all, giving all praise to Yahweh Shemal Shai B'Hashem Kwadash. I'm going to entitle this video, and like I said, it's going to be super short. And this is based upon a video that I watched the first, I don't know, not even a minute, that the Apostle Orion Lab put up. And then the title I'm going to give it is, it's July, Senate Bill 1671. Let me say it again. It's July 17th, Senate Bill 1671. Now, what's the difference between the bill and the law? Look it up, then come back and see me. So it says, content details, Senate 1671, Digital Platform Commission Act, category, bills and statutes. This is on a federal level out of Mass. Congress number 118 Congress, which means, you know, if you go, the first Congress would be, I would say, around during the time of the George Washington. So you had a first Congress, you had a second Congress. And by the way, Congress voted in from the people, the US citizens, every 2 years. So you got some congressmen and women, they can be Congress people for the next 20, 30 years, because you can keep, there's no term limits on being a congressperson. A lot of them, if you notice, they're old as dirt because they keep getting voted in, you know? So back during the time of the birth of this nation, you had the first Congress. 2 years later, you had the second Congress. 3 years later, you had the third Congress. So here we are in the 118th Congress. So we're talking about, so this would be 236, right? 236 years. So we're going all the way back to the time of you know, George Washington, and during that time, when Jake was in slavery, you know, the birth of the nation, the Constitution was put together, ratified, whatever you want to call it, in I believe it was 1787, if I'm not mistaken. But the birth of the nation was 1776. So it says Congress session, yeah, first session. Last action date listed May 18, 2023. So this is the guy that presenting the bill before Congress. Mr. Bennett for himself, and Mrs. Welch introducing, right, you got your, I guess he's a senior senator, she's the junior. Introduce the following bill, if you remember as a kid, I'm just a bill, well, I'm only a bill, and I'm sitting here on Capitol Hill. And I made a law, and I hope someday that I will. But today I am still just a bill. Forgive my lousy singing, but I remember that as a kid. So, and then it explains a bill is something that's presented before Congress, and they vote on it, whether it's going to be a law or not. So if the majority votes on the bill being a law, it becomes a law. That's why I go back to it. I'm just a bill. Matter of fact, if I find a video, I'll put it up. It should be on YouTube. So a bill is something that presented before Congress, which includes the Senate and the House of Representatives. This guy is a senator. I'm sorry, they're two men out of Mass. Senior, I guess he's a senior senator, he's a junior senator, or vice versa. Bill number 1671, Bill Virgin, introduced in Senate, right? IS introduced in Senate. Short title, Digital Platform Commission Act of 2023. It's July. Full title, to establish a new federal body to provide reasonable oversight and regulation of digital platforms. You got a smartphone, digital platform. Anything you deal with digitally, everything's digital now. All right. Then you got your sponsors, you got your co-sponsors, you got your committees, and they all get the they all get the memo. So it's a done deal. Then if it becomes a law, it becomes a public law, and then it's part of the USC, which is United States Code. See, USC represents United States Code references. Then you have United States Code, what's it called? Annotated. And this is also public law, which is federal law, public and private law references. So let me do this. If I can find it. Where did it go? Okay, right here. So this video right here, and it got a lot of hits in a little 2 hours. So the title, boy, it says the bishop is in trouble. Oh, I would put, oh boy. So this is as far as I watched this video, and I said I'm going to do a video on myself, and I'll watch the rest of it. The apostle said this may be taken down. I believe it may be taken down based on what he says. So with that, I'm going to say shalom.